Hi, everybody. I want to tell you a little bit of my testimony today. Um, the Holy Spirit was having me remember my time working at the prison. Um, I I worked in mental health, so I had a bunch of inmates that I saw every month, and we did counseling and case management type of a deal. And I'm just remembering a time where I was sitting in my office, and in this moment, I was thinking about all the different inmates that I had seen, all the different circumstances that put people in prison. And, you know, I was just thinking about what the difference between me and these people were. Because many of the inmates that I saw, they didn't come from lavish lifestyles. I mean, there were some. There was very few that, you know, got themselves into trouble but didn't have that they had huge support systems, but very, very few. Most of them come from a troubled home. They were introduced to drugs and alcohol at a young age, which stunted brain development. Most of them didn't have people that they viewed cared about them. And so I'm sitting here in my office just thinking about, Lord, what is the difference between these people and me? Because I don't feel like I grew up in a loving home. I had to figure that out elsewhere. Like, I had a really loving great aunt who was very good to me. And I think you need one positive person in your life, and that person can help you change your entire destiny. I really do believe that. But what I came up with, and I pondered this, for a few days, because why am I not in prison? Have I done anything that could put me in prison? And I thought, well, shoot, if I would have had a gun during my first marriage, I could be in prison. I'm thinking about being young and, if I let anger get out of control or whatever. But it all came down to the Lord showing me that the only real difference that I had, because I had a lot of strikes against me from the start, was that I had Jesus and they didn't. And that was one thing that I hope that they knew about me, that I wasn't allowed to push on them or anything, but I hope that they knew that about me, that I loved God and that I was rooting for them. And, and it's just the trajectory of your life changes when you have Jesus, when you have the Holy Spirit. Your whole life changes. The way you view things, your perspectives. You start to see the glass as half full instead of half empty. You start to view things and be grateful and have gratitude. And I just wanted to share that with you, because this was just a moment when it was just me and God, and I was just thinking, like, Lord, why am I not in prison right now? Like, because I really thought, like, if I base my life off of what was expected of me, it was really high probability that I could be in some kind of trouble. But for some reason I persevered, and then I became an overachiever. And I pushed myself. I wasn't one to take no for an answer. I was going to find a way to do whatever I had to do. And pray for those people and know that God can change your life at any time. Say, if you were an inmate of mine, hey, it's me. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I really do. And I hope that you found Jesus And I hope that your life has changed, because I believe there's nothing that we go through that we can't just change our life around. God can change anything about us. One bad move, two bad moves, like a youth full of bad moves, doesn't define who we have to be tomorrow. Like, God can change the whole trajectory of your life if you give him your heart and if you let him take control. So anyway, I hope that encourages you today. You're getting a little bit of a glimpse of like some different parts of my life, but I will be trying to incorporate more testimony parts, because there is a lot of really good stuff, I think, from my testimony. They say your tests become a testimony, so that's awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day today. Press the like button, share this with somebody. If you were encouraged at all, I hope that these messages are encouraging to you. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, or TikTok, or Instagram, Facebook, however you're watching this right now. And just spread positivity, because we all need that in our days. Anyways, have a great day. Love you guys. Have a good one.